What's up, guys? This is Jeff from Sorta Healthy, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today we're going to leave our trusty little spot right here, and we're going to go on a tour of my personal training studio, Commence Fitness, located in Southington, Connecticut. We've been here for about 2.5 years, and business is stronger than ever. The purpose of this video isn't for me to brag about how cool I am and how cool my studio is, though. The purpose of this video is to show other personal trainers that running a small private facility like this one is a good option, and one that you don't have to be rich to take advantage of. So in today's video, I'm going to take you on a tour of Commence Fitness personal training, and we're going to talk about everything that we do here. Before we do that, all I ask is that you consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. This channel is a free resource to all fitness professionals, and your support is very appreciated. Thank you very much, everyone. Now let's get into the rest of the video. So one nice part about running your own studio is that on the weekends when you don't have any clients around, you can bring your dogs. Major and Maisie. Don't mind the cone. She's got a little bit of an itching problem. So yeah, this is the entry area to the studio. People walk through this door. They see our nice big wall. You guys really only typically in a video ever see this determination spot right here. But hopefully in the camera, you can see the entire wall right now. Commence Fitness, massage, kitchen, find us on YouTube, podcast, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. We do it all. Yeah, so our personal training sessions here at Commence Fitness are 45 minutes long. And after that 45-minute resistance training session, we set people up with cardio, and we typically have people do cardio for 15 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. Depends on how much time they have, depends on their goals. Okay, so our three main pieces of cardio equipment are the recumbent bike, treadmill, and elliptical, okay? And pretty cool thing, none of these three pieces were terribly expensive. These two we were able to kind of get used at a really cheap price, and this recumbent bike, honestly, it's kind of nothing special. We're actually planning on getting a new one pretty soon, so that's cool. On these two TVs over here, we can watch Netflix, we can watch Hulu, we can watch local cable through Sling, a whole bunch of cool stuff. We have Amazon on there as well. So yeah, when people are doing their cardio, they don't have to be bored. They don't have to be bored to death. Right here we have Commence Kitchen. We actually used to make meals and sell them to people. That ended up being way too much work. So now we outsource it to a local company called Box Bistro, and they do a really good job. No meals in the fridge right now, but people do order those on a weekly basis. Over here we have the most important piece of equipment in the entire studio. This is the Keurig, and in the Keurig you make coffee, and without coffee, I don't exist. I can't make content for you, and none of my clients get trained. So, very important piece of equipment right there. Highly recommend for all the trainers watching this video. So over here we have our main standing desk. We keep our handy dandy temperature gun here so we can tell if people have a fever as they're walking through. I do not. We have our screen, which we feature a local business every month. This month we're featuring Box Bistro, the business I was just telling you about that makes our meals over there. Sweat towels right here. We have business cards, all the random stuff over here. Oh, by the way, guys, we have a podcast. So make sure you check out our podcast, the Sorta Healthy podcast, which you can see on our screen right now. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole area up here. People walk in, we greet them. We do a lot of our booking right here on this computer. Look at that, that's me. I'm on YouTube, guys. We'll head over this way. So you guys have seen this area featured in a whole bunch of other different videos, right? We have mini bands, mats, ab wheel, kettlebells, medicine ball, obviously squat rack, bands, functional trainer, which the Inspire FT1, is it the FT1 or the FT2 that we have? I don't remember. It's one of those. It's actually not that expensive and works really, really well. So it's a light commercial unit, meaning that you can use it in a small commercial facility like this. You could also use it in a house too. Doesn't really take up that much space. We actually have a massage table tucked around back over here, and we do something called assisted stretching as well. So we have people come in, they'll lie on that table, we'll kind of analyze what sort of stretches they need based on their goals, based on any pain or discomfort they might be having, and then we take them through a stretching routine. We also use massage guns in those assisted stretching routines, which we got a whole bunch of those just lying all around, okay? Pretty cool. Over here, we have a whole bunch of different dumbbells. We have a battle rope underneath there, fan, stability ball. We call that stability ball the peanut. And yeah, that's pretty much it. These shelves, which actually they serve as room dividers as well. We got these at IKEA and they were pretty cheap. They work really well. Originally, we actually wanted to attach wheels to the bottom of these shelves because we wanted to be able to open this entire studio up if we wanted to do like a teaching seminar or a group class. Unfortunately, that would have resulted in people dying because these shelves are very easy to tip over. So instead, we just decided to bolt them into the walls and to also bolt them into the floor. So no death, which is good. All right, so now we're gonna head from training room numero uno to training room number 2. The nice thing about having multiple training rooms is that, of course, we can do multiple personal training sessions at once. In this studio, we average well over 100 personal training sessions every single week. And right now we have 3 personal trainers that work in the studio. Myself, I'm a full-time trainer. Alexis, the person behind the camera right now, also a full-time trainer here in the studio. And we have another part-time trainer also working here. We're likely to hire another part-time trainer by the end of the year. Anyway, about this room. We got a squat rack, we got dumbbells, we have the Airdyne bike, aka the death bike, as deemed by our clients. The rowing machine, actually people kind of like the rowing machine. TRX suspension trainer, kind of same gizmos and gadgets on this side compared to the other side. Also have an AED defibrillator. Hopefully we never have to use it, haven't had to so far. And our FMS movement kit is also over there, which we do get a lot of use out of. We do movement screens on all of our clients when they're first starting out, and we use that to help kind of figure out their programming going forward. Still kind of in our second room here, we have our water cooler, we have some medical HEPA air filters, air purifiers, which people appreciate having those around right now. And we have our step box, our step up, BOSU, stability ball, some other random gizmos and gadgets, ladder, and yeah, those are our 2 main training rooms. All right, so we're gonna head to the back room, and in this back area, we have a little massage area. It's kind of a little office area for us as well. It actually does serve as a 3rd training room some of the time too. It is on the smaller side, but it works. It's kind of more of like a functional room. So basically, you come on in here, we have a few kind of unconventional pieces of fitness equipment, and yeah, we make it work. It's cool. Kind of more like a balancy sort of room. And again, we do use this room for massage therapy as well. I am a licensed massage therapist, but we're looking for another massage therapist because I don't really have that much time to do massage therapy anymore, and I don't really want to. I'm more focused on training and creating YouTube content these days. So, yeah, again, a few little random pieces of equipment. This is kind of a cool bench that really works well for doing certain hip thrusting moves off of. Got some random things over here. Another massage gun, you know, because why not? We just have massage guns around every corner. We got some cups for cupping. We have our diplomas so everyone can see how smart we are, because super important for them to know that. We have some vines over in this section over here. And basically, a rule of thumb for when you're opening a small business, the secret to making anything look more desirable is to put fancy looking lights and plants on everything. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at our 3rd training room, kind of our functional fitness room. We're gonna see what it looks like when we're doing a massage back there. So come on in. We have our massage table up, and yeah, it looks very peaceful, you know, not a bad place to get a massage. Yeah, it's definitely nice to offer multiple services, give our personal training clients a small discount on massage therapy, and then the people who do come in for massage therapy, inevitably some of those people do end up being personal training clients as well. Okay, so now we're gonna walk back up to the front of the studio, and we'll chat about a few other random things about running a personal training studio. Trying not to trip over my microphone wire. But again, you can see our training rooms, cardio area, commence kitchen, random dog Maisie. Why not? We'll chat over here. We'll chat where I like to greet clients when they're first coming into the studio. So I mentioned in a previous video, actually a pretty recent one, where I was talking about my income, that running this small training studio does cost about $18,000 a year. All of the fitness equipment in this studio, yeah, if you add up the cost of all of it, it is kind of expensive, but it's important to note that I did not buy all of this fitness equipment at once. We started off with very minimal equipment, some dumbbells, some bands, some other random things, and we kind of just built up from there. To be honest with you guys, the amount of fancy equipment you have, cool gizmos and gadgets, things like that, it barely matters. Your clients aren't really gonna care that much. One really cool thing about running this small studio is that I never had to take out any business loans. I've mentioned this before in previous videos, but I transitioned into this space after running a studio in my house for about a year, actually a little bit less than a year. So again, back to what I was saying in the beginning of the video, if it is your desire to run a personal training studio, you don't have to be rich to make it happen. Working for yourself can be a ton of work, but it can also be incredibly rewarding as well. And by the way, I'm filming this part over here because someone literally just delivered a meal as I was filming over there. So hey, look at that, we got another meal in the fridge. This is gonna sound kind of cheesy, but it was once my dream to run my own personal training business. Now it's a reality. Make sure that you go follow your dreams as well. And that's all we have for today, everyone. Are you interested in starting up your own personal training studio? Do you guys have any questions about my personal training studio? Make sure to let me know down in the comments. And if you haven't liked the video yet or subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, because both of those two things do support the channel and help it to grow. Thanks for watching, everyone. And until next time, stay sorta healthy.